Josh Duggar continues to be in the news. For all the wrong reasons. As you likely know by now, Duggar was arrested in late April on 2 charges of child pornography, possession. He goes to trial in July. Way back on May 18, 2017, Jill Dillard, Jessa Sewald, Jinger Vuolo, and Joy Duggar filed a lawsuit against Springdale and Washington County officials, alleging they improperly released redacted police investigation documents to the tabloid In Touch. The celebrity gossip magazine then published this information. The accusation stems from these first sisters talking to authorities in 2006 about the molestation allegations that had been leveled against their brother. Jill, Jessa, Jinger and Joy were minors when they were interviewed, and were told the documents would only be shared with police, officials, and child services. A few days ago, meanwhile, a federal judge changed the trial date of this lawsuit. U.S. District Judge Timothy L. Brooks pushed the trial from September 20th to December 9th to give the parties more time to prepare. In their legal filing, the Duggar sisters claim that In Touch publicizing their trauma subjected the women and their families to extreme mental anguish and emotional distress. In response to Josh's heinous actions, TLC canceled 19 Kids and Counting, and Josh has not appeared on air since. Duggar, who hasn't said anything personally about the new allegations that he downloaded sexually explicit material of minors from his workplace computer, released the following confession at the time. 12 years ago, as a young teenager, I acted inexcusably, for which I am extremely sorry and deeply regret. I hurt others, including my family and close friends. I confess this to my parents, who took several steps to help me address the situation. According to Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar, they entered their teenage son in some sort of counseling program after learning he had touched his sleeping sisters as a 14-year-old. It later came out, though, that this program was run by a family friend, and Josh didn't receive any legitimate counseling of any kind. We spoke with the authorities, where I confessed my wrongdoing, and my parents arranged for me and those affected by my actions to receive counseling, added Josh in his Facebook statement back in the day. I understood that if I continued down this wrong road, that I would end up ruining my life. He then checked into rehab for a porn addiction and issued another mea culpa, which now, in hindsight, seems especially worthless and revealing. I have been the biggest hypocrite ever. While espousing faith and family values, and I became unfaithful to my wife, he said in August 2015. I am so ashamed of the double life that I have been living, and am grieved for the hurt, pain, and disgrace my sin has caused my wife and family, and most of all Jesus and all those who profess faith in him, Duggar continued. I brought hurt and a reproach to my family, close friends, and the fans of our show with my actions. That happened when I was 14 to 15 years old, and now I have broken their trust. The last few years, while publicly stating I was fighting against immorality in our country, I was hiding my own personal failings, concluded Josh Duggar.